Hello there, good people of YouTube. My name is Nicky Dunright. I am the guitarist of Astro Ever After, and I'm here to revisit my last video a little bit. In the last video, what I did was I did a comparison of the Seymour Duncan P90 versus the Bare Knuckle Pig90, which was Bare Knuckle's answer to the demand for a P90 version of their highest output humbucker called the Pig, what's called just the Warpig. There we go, not the Pig90. And I came across this because I am a huge fan of P90s, and obviously a huge fan of humbuckers. Most of my guitars have humbuckers, but I've been one of P90 equipped guitar for a while because, in my opinion, the P90's got like that fatness of the humbucker, but doesn't quite have the clarity depending on what amps you play through. And me, I usually like to play stuff with a little less gain and kind of let the pickups speak for themselves, which with the Kemper was not as easy to achieve as it was with the regular orange tube amps that I use. But I swapped it out with the Bare Knuckle, and the results have been just immense. I fell in love with this pickup right away. Unlike the humbuckers, it's not as highly compressed, and honestly, I'm just going to stop speaking and just explain what I'm going to be using and how I'm going to compare the two. This is my Epiphone. I believe Old Glory was her old name. She is now the Knucklehead because she's mine, not Jerry James Nichols anymore. Bare Knuckle Pig90 in here. And the other one that I'm going to be using is my Flying V with the Bill Kelleher Dissonant Aggressor, the from Lace Sensor, and Brent Hines Hammerclaw in the neck. I'll give you the whole story and rundown on this guitar later on in a different video, but the reason I chose this one is because it's actually the highest output compared to all my other guitars. This is a 17.3 K ohm. I believe this one is about 21.5, but out of all my guitars, this is the highest output humbucker. So let's hear how they sound with my preferred amp settings and what their biggest difference is. So that was that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Any criticism is welcome. I'm a little biased in this case, and I truly do like the Pig90 a lot more than the Lace Sensor. Like, I'm a huge fan of Mastodon. I'm a huge fan of Bill Kelleher's tone and everything. Hey, Margot. And can you not? No. Stop it. Stop it, kitty. Stop it. You can sit on my lap. I'm a huge fan of Mastodon, and I'm a huge fan of Bill Kelleher's tone and everything, but I do like a little bit more clarity to my sound. Obviously, the Lace Sensor's got its place. It is definitely in one of my favorite guitars that I own. I'm probably going to use that one live a lot, mainly because it's got an awesome rhythm tone, but I'm probably going to be using it more on my drop D or drop C sharp songs, because everything we play is in half step down. But the Pig90 has definitely got to be like my main sound now. Alright, so one thing that I noticed while I was editing the video was once Margot got in my life, she distracted me and I completely forgot to say what I meant to say. The reason I prefer the Pig90 to most humbuckers that I own is because it's got that clarity, but still got that awesome beat. But the clarity is kind of unmistakable, as you saw, especially when it came to like the clean samples of the song. When I was playing it with clean, it was a lot more responsive to your touch. The whole time the settings were absolutely the same. I didn't change any volume on the mixer. I didn't change any volumes or tones or anything on the Kemper, besides obviously switching it from like patch to patch. But it is a lot more responsive to your touch, and I like to hybrid pick a lot. Even on the clean tones that I got with the Matchless, the lace sensor actually had a tendency to get that gain and beef and whatnot naturally from it, which is why I love them. But the Pig90 is not as boxy as most of the humbuckers are, like especially the lace sensor. That one's high output as hell and pretty boxy. I love it. That's the main difference. Back to the video. Anyhow, let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I did the Pig90 some justice this time. See you later. Alright, and one thing I forgot to mention, Astro Ever After has a new single coming out on Halloween. It is called Open Your Eyes, and here's a little sneak peek of the main riff for you. See you soon.